it's 10 o'clock. You're like, oh, we're gonna be done by 10:30.
I heard it.
We're back.
And we're back. Jay's final episode.
Wait, no, I have 2 more weeks before I leave.
I was gonna say, when are you leaving?
Yeah, no, but this will definitely be Jay's final episode.
We're gonna kill him.
During those 2 weeks, he's not gonna have enough gas to feed his monkey, and that's why he can't come to the podcast. Or
I get it because I make excuses.
Yeah,
Is that the joke?
yeah,
That was funny. That hit.
Or
Really.
I did not understand.
Yeah, that was a good joke.
Wait, what's gas? Is that like a saying?
No, he's just making. That was good. That was funny. Good excuse.
No, I thought it was funny. I just thought it went over my head.
Yeah, well now nobody else is gonna get it because nobody laughed, so it's fine. Whatever. It's just a joke that's missed. It's gone.
Yeah, you're never gonna win the belt that I bought. That was 2 cents.
Okay.
Did you not see it?
No, I didn't. Nor did I care.
Well, you don't care once I'm wearing it.
Yeah, actually, you're right. As soon as you put it on, he's like, "Wait, how do I get that?"
Yeah, you can wear that cheap fucking gold. It's not even real.
Let's say Jay's losing.
Oh, thank God you said something. Everyone tense their can immediately.
Yeah, fuck off. I'm not doing that tonight. All right, Jay. So what's up? Where were you? Where were you?
Where was I?
Yeah, where were you?
Yeah, part of I said something
I think
last
I only
week
missed
about
2
you.
weeks, right? What is
No, I thought you only missed one.
the one with Matt? And then did we do one before?
Nobody cares, Jay. Where were you last week?
Last week, Thursday. Oh, it was in Daytona.
No, you stupid
I wasn't.
fuck.
No, you were
You're
working.
right.
No. You want to know the excuse?
Oh, I was working. You're right. I was.
No, you weren't working.
Yes,
It
I
was.
was.
I tracked him.
I was about to say, I bet Avery tracked
Your
me.
excuse was, I don't want to get too hungover for this weekend.
That was my excuse at first. And then do you remember when I texted
and
you
then,
saying...
and then I realized
No
how
one
fucking
cares.
poor that excuse was. And so
I
I came up
realized
with
how
a
poor
different one.
I am. And I was like, I need to go to work.
You need to go to work, but then you went to Daytona.
The next weekend, and I'm mad because I spent way too much money. Actually, I did.
Wait, what? Just tangent off from what I was getting at. What were we just saying?
Where
Jay,
was I?
what did you do? Oh, no. You're saying what I said about Jay.
Oh, yeah. I said last week, I was like, yeah, Jay's going to Colorado. Or I said something like that. And Parker was like, no, shh. People can't know that. I was like, was that supposed to be a secret?
No,
I
we
was
talked
like,
about it. Oh, because I forgot. Parker and I got in a serious fight the last time I was here.
yeah, but
You're
doesn't
like, we're
everyone
cutting
know
all
you're
that.
going?
We tried it. Yes, I told a lot of people, but every time I told someone, I go, it's not for sure yet. But we signed the lease today, so it's officially
It's official.
for sure. Yeah,
I didn't know. I always thought it was for sure. So like, I said it. Parker's like,
I
Parker's
hyped
like,
it up.
Parker's like, it's like, you can't say that. I was like, no one knows. I was like, I'm pretty sure everyone
Well,
knows.
Katie got mad at me. I was like telling my family, like my brother, my dad. I was like, yeah, we're moving to Colorado. And she's like, why are you telling them that when we don't have a lease, we don't have jobs, anything? I was like, oh, yeah.
Are you just going to tow U-Haul?
No, we're just buying furniture there, like cheap shit.
Or just what do you have here? Just
I mean, I'm gonna put all my shit in my dad's house, and then the guy we're renting from, it's already like somewhat
yeah. I was
furnished.
gonna say you can just get them.
The only thing we're getting is like a couch and like a TV while we're there. We just don't want to bring our
Cool.
TVs.
Oh, I need to put my phone out because that's what my list on.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, what are you gonna pay with that? What do they pay with in Colorado?
NFTs.
Yeah, gold and
No, weed. Everything's you have to grow your own
weed
to pay
and
for
rocks and fucking plants. And
I'm surprised you
herbs.
didn't try to get a job at a dispensary or something. Or
What do you think a couch is gonna cost you? 6
farm.
seeds?
I mean, if it's like fucking strawberry Kush Dream, yeah.
No. I was talking about just like maybe apple seeds or something like that.
No, they don't accept that.
Oh, okay.
Just go to a fresh market or like a Greenwise store before you go and
That's
just
still, literally, that's funny you say that. We're walking distance to a Greenwise.
How many?
learn the currency.
Yeah.
How many incense are you gonna use?
I don't know what that means.
The
Incense?
things that there's like the things you burn in the house. To
Oh,
like,
incense. Is that how you say it? Incense?
No, I was thinking about sage.
Incest.
I was thinking about sage.
Incest. Yeah, we're
Sage.
burning sage. Yeah, sage is how you get rid of the bad spirits.
Yeah. How much sage are you gonna use?
oh, that's what you need. Parker's being haunted right now.
Is he really?
Dude, it is the way he told us last week.
Wait, time out. Real quick before we get into it. Do you believe in that?
Oh, I said I told him, it was like, if you don't believe in ghosts, you're fine.
Okay,
Dude,
do you believe in ghosts? Okay, good. But do you believe in ghosts? I don't
No,
see you believing.
I don't.
I knew it. All right, tell
But
me.
he
Okay,
says
no,
right.
I'm fucking
He
excited.
says it before you
Ghosts
tell
are
it. You tell
fucking
it.
real. And if you don't think so,
no.
you're
His-
stupider than I am.
No, his delivery. This is like I almost like called a priest to be like, hey, come.
Shut the fuck
Well,
up.
Sage
priests,
my-
You're
priests
so
don't believe in ghosts.
dramatic.
That's the thing.
Dude,
You're
no, this is
so dramatic.
devil worshiping that's going on
You're
in his
so
house.
dramatic.
I need to know.
There's not devil worship.
I'm excited.
No, there.
See, it's possessing him to touch his dick right now.
Even Matt was like, "Are you buried on or were you born on like an Indian burial ground
Did
or
you ever
something?"
dig up? Have you ever done anything in a graveyard?
Yeah, fucking.
Besides, go to a funeral.
Yeah.
Visit it.
Yeah, I spend the night with my friends.
Yeah, we fucking dug up shit. It was fun.
All right, tell Jay.
Go.
Do a
Explain.
quick version.
No, all right.
In case
So
someone's double watching.
Reader's Digest version of it. Last episode was
Great magazine.
Tell it.
See, Jay, you know
You
what?
tried too hard.
No, I thought that was funny.
No, you know what we did. You know what we
the
talked
interrupting.
about. Yeah,
I didn't. I've never noticed it. I don't think you interrupt.
Here we go.
Bullshit. You hear him? I mean, he doesn't fucking stop. Watch this last podcast and watch the rest. But whatever. Short version.
I tried so hard not to say something.
Yeah, short version of it is at the last week I had some pretty weird shit happen to me. You know, I kept seeing somebody, but it was never a face. It was just a figure. Every time not every time, but a lot of the times I'd wake up in the middle of the night, and there would be a figure somewhere in my room at the foot of my bed somewhere, and it was just weird. And
Like a no-faced person.
but it was a no-faced person, but it just stood there, and it kind of it was just weird.
You positive you're awake, not dreaming?
No, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So that's like what we were. That's what I was trying to get at with them. But fucking Avery and Matt were just sitting there. They're like, yeah, no, like that's real. Like that's probably the devil. Like
You're cursed. You're going to hell.
yeah, like they weren't helping me. They're like, yo, best bet is to like put fucking I don't know weird shit.
Sage your whole room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lavender candles.
Yeah, they're like just to let your toes get open because that's what they love. And I'm like, what?
Oh, I don't. Oh, we've been over this, haven't we? Sorry,
Jay.
sidetrack. I don't sleep with my feet under the covers. My feet have to be fully exposed when I sleep.
If my feet are exposed, I will not fall
That's
asleep.
that's
See,
like
that's what everyone says.
psychopathic.
My feet. If I panic, I'll realize it. I'll be like getting comfortable, like closing my eyes, rolling back and forth, and then I go, "Oh God!" And I freak out. I have to get my feet out from under the blanket.
That's so weird.
So fast.
Have you seen that picture where it's like a tweet? It's like it's healthy to sleep with your feet out from under, and it shows like the next slide. It's like who's typing? And it's like the devil
Yeah,
or like
yeah,
something.
it's like it's a clown under the bed. Yeah. Oh,
Parker's laughing over there, but Parker's gonna like get like oh yeah, they like strangle me when I'm starting to fall asleep and stuff, or they talk to me. Like it's gonna like progress.
No,
So-
what happens is So what happens is I'll wake up, but I feel like I'm up, but then I can't move, and then
sleep paralysis.
right, but then I think that it's sleep paralysis, and I start to move, but I never blinked or something. It's like
So you think you're still asleep, or do you think you're awake at this point?
I think I'm awake.
And you're in this weird stage where
No. I think like the whole thing where it was like, do I have sleep paralysis or not? Yeah, I probably do. Whatever. But we're talking about the figures. The figures, I think that like it's a dream, but then I get up and I can move. And
how
I'm like,
often is this happening?
It just happened last week. That was it.
One time?
Yeah, but no, multiple times. They said.
What's happened? Like, yeah, but like it was last week though. When
Multiple times in a week?
yeah, but like
Okay.
it'll happen every every
It was
year.
just a spirit passing through. Like,
I'm
you're
about to
probably
get
gone
so
now.
it's like bad how into this I want to get.
I wish like more was happening.
No, nothing more. Nothing. It literally was nothing more.
Nothing crazy or unique was happening that week. Extra
Oh.
anxiety, extra stress, like fucking anyone die in your.
I wish like he like
close-
feel like the figure like touch him or something.
Then
I want some, like,
that's-
freaky
that's
shit to
when you
happen.
move. That's when you burn the house. In.
No, nothing weird. It just, I mean, I just kept seeing it, and it kept fucking chilling in my room.
Like I said,
I didn't see it.
okay,
I
so
didn't
a
see it.
lot of-
I didn't see it all weekend. I didn't see it last night and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Guarantee you now that we talked about it, it's gonna happen. So a
You
lot of
think?
people say that like if you believe in this shit, you kind of like speak it into existence.
Like you
I
manifest
never
it?
You manifest it. Like I never believed in ghosts or anything until a good group of friends and I would always sleep at our buddy Jake's, and he would always tell us stories. He had the entire upstairs. It was like more than like a master suite. It was like he had a master bedroom, but he also had like a living room outside of his bedroom. So he had the entire upstairs to himself, and he always told stories about how his what is the cross with the Jesus on it called? Isn't it called something?
The crucifix.
Is that what it's called? The
Yeah,
crucifix?
yeah.
So he had a crucifix like hanging up where if he was sleeping in his bed looking straight forward, you could see it. He had multiple dreams where he would wake up and there'd be a little white orb, and the white orb would just slowly float into the crucifix. And so he'd tell us that, and we're like, oh, that's weird. You're like dreaming. That's some weird shit. It's like blah, blah, blah. And his mom would tell him that it was his guardian angel. Then it got weirder. He would start to sleep and a figure would be waiting at the end of his bed. I swear to God. And he said it looked like a really, really old man would wait at the end of his bed and then walk into his bathroom and disappear. And he'd wake up and he'd go into his bathroom. So he was fully awake. He'd wake up, go into his bathroom. I was like, all right, Jake, like you're fucking making all this shit up. I didn't believe in ghosts. And then I swear to God, me and JC were sleeping out in the living room outside of his bedroom.
Yeah.
And we hear chains rattling. And like we're both awake. We're still like trying to fall asleep. We hear chains rattling. So we think it's like the dog or the curtains or something. We wake up, we go look down the stairs, nothing's there. Try to go back to sleep, chains rattle some more. Still can't sleep. And then finally, like as I'm falling asleep thinking like, oh, this is all bullshit, I see a white orb leave Jake's fucking room and go down the stairs. And ever since then, I was like, I'm fully convinced. So either someone telling you it and you start to believe it makes it happen and like it's all in your mind playing games, or Jake's house was fucking cursed.
I would have gone home right then.
Oh, I never slept there again, I swear. Like, you can ask JC or Jake, and they all have these fucking crazy haunted stories.
I think I remember hearing some of this
Dude,
shit.
Weird. Too many, like, coincidences in one house for it to not be real.
I heard, like, there was stuff happening between people, and they wouldn't, like, tell each other prior, and, like, the same thing would happen to both of them without, like, each other knowing that that's what's happening.
Not only that, we started thinking Jake was being followed, and then one time Jenny had, like a party at her house or something, and she's like, oh, I have a Ouija board up in our guest bedroom. Oh. And everyone, like, is like, no, let's not do it. So, like, Jenny, Jake, and, like, one other person, I think, were like, let's go get the Ouija board out. So we're all still, like, sitting
stupid drunk idea.
Oh, horrible idea. They go up. I swear on my life, I still remember to this day. They go up. They go to the the guest bedroom, turn on the light to get the Ouija board. It's, like, nighttime. And literally, after they turn it on, I wasn't in there. They grab the Ouija board out of the closet, and that light flickers. I swear to God. And they put it away. They didn't even open it. They grabbed the Ouija board, brought it out of the closet, the light flickers, and they put it away. But
isn't that like this? Isn't that fuck? I guess once you open and start playing, you can't quit or something, right?
They didn't even open it. They grabbed it out of the closet, and the light flickered real quick.
Or am I thinking of Jumanji?
Jumanji. Yeah, you open the fucking game, and you can't quit.
Know what story we could tell?
Oh, no, I don't like
At Dahlia's. You getting choked out.
Oh, my God.
I forgot all about that.
Wait, where was I? Dude. Was it recent or long
by
time ago?
A homeless prostitute, I think.
It was a nurse.
No, that lady was not. It was.
I've heard this story.
It was
she's like, oh, you think you like being choked?
No,
yeah, she's like, I know how to actually choke or some shit like that.
No, it was a fucking nurse, and the whole conversation started because she looked and saw that I had veins.
Super fucking vascular, bro.
Yeah, she looked and she was like, God damn, do you work out? I'm like, yeah, on the weekends. And that's it. This is all natural, baby. It's all natural.
I don't want to hear the rest of the
story. She was admiring my, I don't even know what
it's dick veins.
It's literally like 150 at Dahlia. It's like it's
it's late. Yeah, it's closing time. And listen, if she didn't
I have a secret.
If she didn't choke me out, I was going home with her. 100%.
I think that made you want to go home with her more.
No.
Jay, she comes to our table, starts feeling all of our arms, and we're so drunk.
Wait, how'd she choke you out?
We're just enticing it, and she goes, "Do you want to see something cool?"
No. What happened was she checked it, and she was like, "Oh my God, give me your arm." And I gave her my arm, and she starts like running her finger. She's like, "Oh my God."
You're 50% chub at this point.
No, I was like, this is fucking stupid. I was drunk. I was like, what the fuck?
We're letting a random lady just like play with.
Yeah, I was like, what am I doing?
Play with me? Yeah, 50% chub.
I was like, what the fuck am I doing? She's whatever. Here you go. Is it fun? Do you like it? Whatever. So she's like, yeah, whatever.
There you go. Much better.
And so I don't know how it happened, but she grabs me.
No, she was talking about like, what is it called when you're into that?
Oh,
like fixation.
Oh, stop.
But
yeah, you're right. No, auto asphyxiation.
She was talking about like her fetish.
Auto asphyxiation.
Oh yeah.
And we didn't know what it was.
No, that's what. No, what I said was, well, how hard do you like to be choked or something like?
She goes this hard and just fucking.
She goes, well, I can show you.
She was like, I know how to choke you too. Like you're borderline passing out.
Yeah.
And then it said that, but when you wake up, it'll feel like you're coming. Is what she said.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. She did.
I remember her saying some crazy shit. We're like, no, you can't.
She said something where like I can get you to where when you come, it's the best come you've ever. And I was like, what?
That's the whole fucking fantasy or not fantasy. What's it called? Fetish about being choked. Is the less oxygen you have going to your brain while you fucking
the more
orgasm,
stimulated everything is.
Yeah, so if you orgasm while you're like about to pass out, it's like the most fucking intense nut you'll ever have.
Parker, we're in the middle of a bar,
dude.
And Parker's nutting all over the place.
No, she takes her thumbs. She takes her thumbs and she She places him like right here.
I thought she killed Parker.
Dude, she places him right here, and she's
Right
like,
on your jugular.
yeah, and she's like, okay, you ready? I was like, yeah, sure. And she goes,
Like what? Like 3 seconds?
no, dude,
Oh.
like 15
Dude.
possibly.
Purple. We're all sitting there like, huh? And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, he's dying. He's dying. He's dying.
Dude, I swear to God, I'll see
You're
if I can,
turning purple
yeah,
right
I'll
now.
see
It's
if I can-
freaking me out.
I'll see if
Stop.
I can do it.
And then Parker like dips his head and like literally passes out the
Look
table.
at the color of his head.
Stop.
It's freaking me the fuck.
Dude. And then she just let go and like he like passed out.
Right
and
there.
like- He's like,
Literally
what the
right
fuck
there.
just happened? And we're like,
No, I wasn't like, what the fuck just happened? I knew what was happening, but I remember she lets go and it was like, whoa, whoa. Yeah, and it was like that. And I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, so imagine nutting right after ripping a fucking whippet.
you
Same
do
thing.
you do what she did to Parker to like a random person and this like
That's
attempted
true.
murder.
Oh no! Imagine if Parker did that to her in a bar.
Yeah.
No.
Immediately
Remember
jail.
when do you remember the passing out thing that everyone
yeah,
was
yeah,
doing
when you
that
do
stage?
Deep
That was-
breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths, and then you fucking pin someone against a wall.
I don't
And
think
they-
it's real.
What's it called?
Oh, I
we used
passed
to-
out all the
Yeah,
time.
7 seconds of heaven or something like that.
And then people were like,
Do it.
Studies,
Do it right
no,
now.
that
No, it's
studies
so-
came out like makes your heart stop or
yeah,
something.
it's like you literally
That's-
like you can die. You cut
There's
off
people
all
like
the oxygen,
dying, and when we were over here like
thinking it was
doing
hilarious.
we had who was it that was like doing in the hallways? John
Yeah.
did it 10 times in like one day or something like
yeah,
that.
you breathe in and out super fast, super fast, super fast, and then someone pushes against your chest as hard as you can while you're like this. and
Parker,
just
I didn't
cuts you
believe
up.
it either until it happened to me.
And then Avery dropped to the ground. Everyone's like,
We
"Oh,
did
look,
it,
he did
the
it!"
first time. Like we did it to Jake, and we're like, oh, it doesn't actually work. Let's try it. And like we're like doing it in front of girls, like, oh, watch us. Joker just passes out, busts his whole lips, everything hits the wall because like we weren't ready to catch him.
Yeah.
We didn't think it
You
worked.
didn't think it would work.
And then I was like, no, I still didn't believe it. So
He's faking it.
and you don't believe it until it happens to you.
Oh yeah, it's
Do it to me right now.
Dude, I don't like.
no, it does.
You
It's
could
like
like
it's-
now that we're older, like you could really honestly
Yeah,
die
it's-
probably.
it's like cutting off all the
You
oxygen.
literally
to your
push
brain.
against your heart as hard as you can. It
I
literally,
don't fucking buy it.
dude, it's the craziest. I'm not
I
gonna.
don't buy it.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
This
But
is
that's
exactly how
that's,
he got into the.
that was
fucking,
that's worse than Tide Pods almost to me. The Tide Pods, that Tide Pods is pretty bad too.
Tide Pods are chemicals.
But yeah, Tide Pods are bad. So I guess
Yeah, I
Tide
guess,
Pods are worse.
whatever, but that doesn't matter. Moreover, when am I going to ride this fucking bull?
Oh, we're still on this.
He's not gonna do it.
No, he's not.
No, I keep bringing it up, and I want the public to
So
hear it.
okay, so why Parker thinks he can ride a fucking bull for how long? 7 seconds.
No.
No, I've
You
been
think
saying,
you would get on top of a bull?
No,
I don't think he'll even
I just
get
think,
on
I
it.
think I just want to ride. I don't care about the time. It's not the
I
time.
don't think he'll get on it.
No, you won't. When you're locked in that pen and that bull is fucking freaking out. No.
Oh well. If I got this old trusty old thing,
Oh well, you didn't mention you were gonna be wearing a hat. Yeah, now you're fine.
No, now you might be able to ride for 8 seconds.
Is it 8 or 7?
it's 8. Yeah. All right. So all right. What's 7 plus 1?
42.
So 7 plus 4 is.
Those are the
Subtract the
funniest.
3.
I got
funniest
so much
clips.
shit out at the bars. I can't remember who it was. It was when I was in Daytona. One of those guys goes, Jay, 7 times 6. I was like, all right, that's
Dude,
it.
and the funniest is when you start like trying to add numbers. I'm like,
All right, yeah, I fucked up.
like
I
you.
tried to add 7 to 36 instead of
What,
6
what
to
is
36.
what is 7 times 6, Jay?
42.
Yeah, but like
7
Yeah.
times 7.
40.
9.
Yeah, I was going to
But
get
you
you.
said 43.
get like
You
said 43.
I would put up a number and you'd go a number down, which is like harder to think of than like the
See-
actual number I put up there. And then like I was like, once you start doing that, you're fucked.
You know what's weird is I can do like percentages when it comes to like tipping really easily.
Okay.
No,
100.
okay. 10% of 100.
No.
Stop. No,
That's
I have to
easy.
have it in front of me. I need a pen.
No, just
It's fine.
you have
Back to your
$130.
bull.
You have a $135 tab.
You can't do 5. 130.
$130 tab.
Okay.
Okay, and you want to tip 20%.
$26.
I don't know.
Google it.
What'd I say?
130.
Jesus
20%.
savant.
$120.
130.
$130. 20%.
It's not 26.
So curious.
Now I'm gonna be so happy if it is. What do you say? 120.
It's gonna be around
130
No,
times
I don't think
point.
it's not 26.
2?
It might be 26, dude.
No, he's
26.
Oh, is it?
Suck my fucking cock.
Oh,
Told
yeah,
you I
two-
can do it.
two
Yeah,
times.
suck it. See, that I can do, but I can't do 7 times
two
6.
times 13.
Now
That's right.
part of like that.
See,
he's gonna
that
try to
I
like
can do. No, we're
decimals.
not doing it all fucking night.
All right,
'Cause, yeah,
$168.
see, I can't. It's
20%.
got to be. I'm gonna round it to 170.
All right, what's 50% then of 135? 130.
Wait, what just came out of your
65.
mouth?
Okay, what's 80%?
I don't know. Never tipping 80%.
You'll never tip 50.
If it's on a
Yeah, but
$2
50,
tab.
50's easy.
Yeah, 50% cut it in half.
Okay, what's
All
half?
right,
of
then
one?
no one cares.
What's
I
half?
got it right one time.
What's half of
I went
130?
75. Nope, 65.
I sat there like, wait.
I'm a
Said
genius.
that was so confident, so
Yeah,
I believed you
I
at
did.
first.
Hey, whatever. I got the fucking tip right first try. Told you I can do it.
Back to the dumb stuff we did as kids. Like I was thinking the other day, it's like other like dumb shit, like ding dong ditching and stuff. Like you ding dong ditch now, you're
Did
getting
you-
shot.
Did you see that clip of the kid doing it? And
Eating shit.
Getting up and eating shit.
And again, it's like they were running. They ding dong ditched his house. It's on like a hill. And when I say hill, I'm talking like you could ski down this sucker.
Also, that kid probably weighed 180 at 12 years old, so didn't have a lot going for him.
Eats shit right out the front door, and then you could tell it just panicked.
Yeah,
and then
gets
so
up.
that panic ride where you can't like get your footing down.
Gets onto the driveway and just face plants on the concrete.
Is this off of somebody's ring camera?
Yeah, it's literally a ring camera. Oh,
This
dude, we
kid, but
used
that
to do that a
kid
lot.
banged on that fucking door.
Oh yeah, he sat there for 5 seconds just fucking.
Dude, we used to do so much dumb shit. They're like, you get in so much trouble.
Dude, there was
now.
a kid we ding dong ditched one time in the neighborhood, and it were these two twins, and they were
hot, weren't they?
no, it was two
I do
guys.
interrupt a lot.
They were twins, they were guys, they were kids our age, so we were hanging out with, you fucking weirdo.
Still,
No, there was these twins, and they came over to another friend's house, and we all got together, like all the neighborhood guys got together, and we just ding dong. There was like 20 of us. We were just ding dong ditching, maybe less, but whatever. And we're all
20.
Dude,
Sorry.
dude, we had a lot.
posse.
Honestly, if
That's
I saw,
that's
if
a
I saw
small.
20,
That's like a
That was a
small
gang.
town.
No, it was a gang. It was a gang.
if I saw 20 little kids knock on my door and ding dong dish me, I wouldn't try to fight
No,
them.
no. We were at the park. We were at Granada Park, and there's this house on. It's if you go, Granada splits into one road, and that first house on the right, and this kid, and none of them were neighborhood kids that did it. None of the kids were neighborhood kids. So these two, either one of the twins,
Oh,
kid.
we're back.
So the kid runs up, ding dong ditches, hits the doorbell or bangs on the door. We run back, whatever. It all worked out. The guy comes outside. He's like, "What the fuck?" Whatever. Easy. So we're like, "All right, somebody's home," and they're
Doubling down.
willing. They're almost like willing participants. So it's like, okay, yeah, double down. We do it again. Guy comes out again. We're like, yeah, whatever, fuck it. So we go fuck off for a little bit, and we come back, and I think this was like one of our last houses we were gonna do. It's the same house we've been doing for the last two times. And we go back up, and he does it again. But when he does it this time, the guy's hiding in the bushes. Fucking snatched. It was fucking crazy. Snatches this little 65-pound kid, little blonde kid. He's fucking 2 foot tall, 65 pounds. Fucking literally just like grabs him by his arm and like drags him into the house. And the kid's like, no. And he like drags him into the fucking house. And we're like,
Y'all
I'm
right?
sorry, Jimmy.
I gotta go home.
shit.
Oh,
We were
mom
like,
called.
we were like, fuck, And so what the biggest kid, and I mean, hopefully he watches, and hopefully somebody knows who he is, his real name. I forget it, but the biggest kid we had in the group, his name was Sketchy Sam. Sketchy Sam.
How old is he? What the
Dude,
fuck?
And this time he was 9.
Dude, Sketchy Sam was sketchy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't get that name.
I didn't even
because
know
he
the
went to
word
church.
sketchy when I was young.
Yeah.
He didn't get the name because he went to church every Sunday.
We had a buddy
That
named
was Jesus Sam.
We had a
Yeah.
buddy named Scooter, so that tells you my
Scooter,
verbal
yeah.
lingo.
No. Hey, Sketchy Sam, and he do sketchball. But by the way, he was 14, looked also like he was 17. So he had like
Still, a grown man sees that knock on his door. He's like, what?
oh no, so he does, but Sam's not nice. Sam takes the thing and he made like a fist, and there's like a glass little like
The front door, the screen door thing.
Yeah, but it's glass.
Yeah.
And he's like, dong, 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 dong. Give me back my fucking friend. And the guy's like, no, you and your friends are getting in trouble.
It's a full standoff.
Yeah, they're like fucking screaming at each other. And then Sam, I guess, somehow he's like, well, open up the fucking door. Let me make sure he's okay. The kid's like laying on the fucking
bleeding naked.
The kid's like laying. He's like laying. So as soon as you open up the doors, there's like a carpet and like it leads into like a living room, and you can see it through the glass window. And the kid is just like sitting on the floor. Like the guy was like, sit, crisscross applesauce, stay, don't move.
Dude.
So the kid's sitting there.
Sam?
Yeah, the kid's sitting there. He's like, help. So
Morse code. He's like,
yeah, so Sam walks in, and like, so Sam and this fucking skinny ass kid, and they're inside this house, and nobody knows what the fuck's going on because nobody else wanted to go up there. And like, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes roll by, and we're like, okay,
they're dead.
right. So we're like, all right, so our escape plan, right? When we see police show up, I'm going right, you're going left, we flank.
We don't know anybody.
Yeah, we'll flank, and we're all gonna meet back up at my house for pizza and nachos, correct?
Either Sam's there or he's not.
No, Sam was not allowed at the house. He's too sketchy.
We all have that one friend.
Yeah, too sketchy. Yeah.
Trouble.
No, I'm talking about like what I was saying, like Scooter and stuff. It's like we hang out with them, but our parents do not know we hang out
Yeah.
with them.
Sketchy Sam's not allowed over for pizza, Parker. You know that.
Yeah, she's like, "What's that boy's name again?" It's sketchy. Sam. Sam. Sam's like, I don't think he should come over anymore. Okay, sorry, but yeah. So then 5 minutes later, or some shit like that, the fucking kids come out. It was so funny. The twins walk home. And they go back to whoever this kid's house is. They go back to the kid's house, go straight to bed, call their mom in the morning immediately, and they never fucking came back to the neighborhood ever again. We never saw those kids ever again. That was it. Like they were like,
now that's
they got
sketchy.
in trouble.
I don't know, but like those kids never came back.
Damn, they suck. They're no
We
fun.
we have some friends like the same way, but like there's friends like one, they're just like they don't give a fuck and they're so stupid. Like they would ding dong ditch and then hide like next to the front door.
Yeah.
Like just like
yeah.
adrenaline junkies.
Yeah,
Like,
I was never that kid.
Yeah, they would like hide in like the bush next and like the person would come out. They would do it. They would like knock and like stay there behind like a pillar.
Yeah, you could literally move like right next door.
And
no
like
one would
from
look.
where I'm saying, like you could see the kid hiding, but like the
used to do
person
that
at
a
the door.
lot.
But like they did it so much at this one house, and it was like known that they love to do it at this house. It's like the same scenario at the inside thing, just sprinting up the stairs. Like you have to do it fast. Goes to knock, and like this is like the fourth or fifth time.
Opens the door.
Opens the door before the knock. He falls into the
yeah,
house.
he's like going to knock.
Dude just slams the door, but it's also the type of kid where like you cannot tell him to like stay. You're in trouble. Like he's probably
He's
in my
breaking out a
mind.
window.
In my mind, yeah, he's like
He
doing
ran.
hurdles over his
ran.
couch, like
Yeah.
throwing shit on the ground, like
Holding
getting-
his cat
Next thing I
hostage,
know,
like,
he's
"Let
like
me go."
through the front door, just hauling ass. And I was like, saying, all happened so quick. Like he closed the door, like so many emotions. Like one, oh my god,
He's
is
dead.
this kidnapping? Like Tyler got kidnapped.
Is this legal right now?
And then he comes out the door, like run.
Dude.
People chase, like a group of people chasing around the house. So it's just like a bunch of kids like running down like a side street just for their lives.
Now-
In my mind, I'm getting shot at.
Did you ever go ding dong ditch at Will's? Were
Yeah,
you ever
remember
part of that?
Yeah, I was one of the ones that got like arrested. I guess you would call it.
Tell him that story. I wasn't
Dude, I have
there.
so many stories running through my mind right now.
This is so like one I after like younger ages, like I hate one like
I would go do it right now.
Shut
I'm so
up,
excited.
Jay. This
like-
is what we're talking about.
I haven't talked in fucking 10 minutes. You talked for 30 minutes and I, didn't
asked
say
a
a goddamn
question,
word.
this is
dude.
also like junior year high school or sophomore year, so like we're way too old to be like doing this anyways. Like this is what I'm saying. Like you get shot doing it after a certain age. Like it's
Yeah.
like a grown
Oh, you're
kid.
a junior in high school?
dude. Yeah, we're old. Like
Don't interrupt.
18. Like Will can drive, easy.
Okay, so this means like you're 18. You're 16.
18, 17. Looks like he's 28
Yeah,
when
he
he
was born with a beard.
beard.
So, yeah.
So like we're walking around and like Will's like, let's go ding dong ditch, and of course like everyone at our age like, yeah, Will, that's so smart. Let's go do it. I'm there like, no, I'm not going.
You guys were drunk, right?
I don't know. It's completely sober. I
Oh,
think.
yeah. Okay, that's a different story.
And go around. We're going around the neighborhood. I'm like, guys, this is so dumb. Like, why the fuck are we doing this? Like, I never rang the doorbell, anything. So like an hour goes by. we like did like this big loop, and it was a big neighborhood. And, like an hour goes by, we're like literally walking home. We're not even like fucking around anymore. And like I turn around, I see these like 3 grown men just wearing all black, walking down the road, and I was like, that's a little sketchy. And like I could see Will's house from where like we're standing, and instead of like just going to the house, we could have made it there easy. We're like, let's take this dark alley with no lights on and hide from these people. It's like, why? Well, we should just gone straight to the house. So we go down the alley, still don't know what we're doing. It's a dead end. We're like, if they come down here, then like they're looking for us. We see them 3 figures that go down the alley. Back behind us, we're like, oh shit. So we're like hopping fences and stuff. And we're like, maybe we're just seeing things. Maybe they're not actually. And we go back down the same road that like they just went down. When it made no sense when I look back at it. And we go down the road, and we're like 20 feet from the alley that we just went down, that they followed us. And as we're like coming up on the alley, they walk out. And all 3 of us did not say anything. We all 3 turned around and just started hauling ass. No, in my mind, blurred. Like I'm running by myself. I was not checking to see where Nick or Will were. We're running
Fight
for
or flight.
5 minutes go by. Like I'm dead. And I look, and Nick's still with me. And I'm like, fuck, where's Will? Like I haven't seen Will in a while. And we're still running. And I could hear, like, it's one of those, you're being chased. And like, you can't.
They were chasing you?
Oh yeah. They chased off after us. So, and it's one of those chases where you can't turn around because like they're so close. Like doing this might slow me down.
No, wait, they were that close. They were right on your ass.
I could hear the guy breathing, and I could hear what he was chasing us, going, "I got you now, bitch! I got you now." And in my mind, I literally in my mind, it's like, "Oh my god, this motherfucker's got me."
I'm gonna die.
I could hear him breathe. Like he could probably, if he wanted to, like dive for me, maybe could have. So we're running. This goes on for like 45 minutes, but like the first 10 minutes, like me and Nick, I'm dead. And like Will's neighborhood's all hills like this. So like the first 1 minute I was dead. And like, I was like, dude, I got to call the cops. Like we have nothing else to do. We're calling 911, and my phone, of course, my phone breaks because we're hopping so many fences. It gets stuck on speakerphone with 911, and the operator would not shut the fuck up. So like once we got around a corner of a house, and we're hiding in the back, and we're in a bush, and like they have flashlights and everything. We don't know who these guys are still.
Murderers
in my mind. And I'm like, we're being chased. And I'm like, the operator's like, is this drug related? And I'm like, bitch, shut up. He's gonna hear me.
Just listen.
Like, shh. She's like, are you in date? Like screaming. And I'm literally in the bush. And he goes, they're over here. I was like, oh God, here we go again. We hop out of this bush, and we get like 3 flashlights right on us. And I was like, oh my God, they see us. So we start running, and then we hop another fence. It literally goes on. We go in a big fucking cul-de-sac for 30 minutes. I kid you not. I am cross country status. I probably ran 3 miles
full
easy.
Triathlon.
And me and Nick finally lost. And we jumped this wall, and I turned back as the guy was jumping the wall, and he like hit it. Like I see like he hit it sideways. And he was like, oh fuck. And like he couldn't make it over. So I was like, oh God,
We're good.
We get around a corner, and there's no one behind us. Like at this point, like no one's behind. We're like, oh dude, we're like clear. I could see the house. And like we're going back down from where it started, and the alley's right there. We're coming up on the alley, and there's like a bush, and I'm like, oh my God, we're fucking good. Like I like can breathe. I feel good.
Out of the bush,
dude. This fucking 200-pound man comes out of this bush from where this light is, and I'm on the right side. I get fucking leveled by this man, and I was just in my mind. I didn't even have like time to stop running. And my eyes, I just felt get huge. I was like, just hit, and I felt like my body just slide across the pavement. And next thing I know, I had a knee and a gun in my back.
What the?
And then I look over at Nick, and Nick's like backing up like this, and he fucking gets tackled. And we're like, holy shit. And Nick's like, please don't kill us, sir. Please. I thought I was dying.
What the fuck are these grown men fucking doing?
Gun is in the middle of my back. 200-pound man's on like with the knee like pressing against my head on the thing, and the operator's still like screaming on the phone, like thinking we're about to they're about to witness a murder. And he grabs the phone. He's like, my badge number is.
Oh, it's a fucking cop.
Off-duty fucking cop just taking their job way too serious. And it was 4 of them, all dressed in black.
Wait, so the entire time
chasing us. So we ding-dong ditched his house, and he called up all of his buddies to come.
He knew y'all were fucking kids, too.
Dude, I wish now that I look back at it, I never told my parents about it. It's like months or like probably like a year or so later. We should have pressed
Oh,
charges.
yeah, they fucking.
Those
I
all
don't
those.
know.
They're all cops.
If they're cops, they probably would have gotten away with it.
I don't know, dude. Off duty, put a gun in a
I guess
17
if they're off duty,
year old
yeah.
back and chase them, dude. Chase us for an hour.
That's fucking psycho.
The guy behind me, the scariest thing was like the guy chasing us when I was saying, literally was saying, "I got you now, bitch. I got you now." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Who the fuck is chasing me?"
And he knows you're a fucking kid too. He's
easy. We're not,
was
and they're
rock
dressed
hard.
in black. Those guys just had nothing going on
So
a Saturday.
wait, what happened to Will?
Will, yeah, I forgot.
Will's
Will's gone this whole time. Will, of course, is his idea to go out. All four, like Will gets away and the guy chases him, tripped on like a tombstone. Like Will cut through a graveyard, and a guy hit like a tombstone, tripped over like one of the short ones,
Cracked
and
his
he's
head.
like, I'm done with that kid. Like fuck that. He's like, I guess they had their walkie-talkies, diverted all the guys towards
To
me
back
and
to
Nick.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Will sitting at home eating popcorn.
dude,
like,
Will drove back by in a car,
watched it all happen.
watched us being on the ground, and then they
He's like, well,
called
I'm not getting involved.
the actual cops on duty came, put us all in cop cars, me and Nick, and Will comes back by and says, "Hey, officers, anything all right?" Like talks to the people that was chasing up, and they have no idea. And I'm sitting there in the window, I was like, "Fuck you,
You're
dude!
like,
Get me
fucking
out of-
do something.
Get me out of here, dude!" And then, of course, his grandpa eventually comes and gets out, but Nick, yeah, it was one of those scenarios where like your buddies, like, yeah, Nick wasn't allowed to hang out with us anymore
Yeah.
for like a year or so.
That's
it was
it.
bad because his parents
Jesus.
involved and they had to like come down the road. It was bad. But yeah, I just remember. Oh,
Wait, did you stay the night back at his
yeah,
grandparents'?
fuck yeah! I changed my mom's phone number to Lily's, so whenever they kept trying to call my mom on my phone and Lily was answering.
I think I remember you doing that.
I
Like
didn't.
a
I didn't
long
care.
time
Once
ago.
I figured out that, once I knew I wasn't gonna die, I was like, all right, I don't care anymore.
Wow.
I was so over
Wait,
it.
so what did they say? Did they say that you were gonna get like charged with fucking?
Yeah, he's like, you fucking stupid Bishop Kinney kids. Y'all are fucking idiots. Like, we went there. We would never do something like this. I was like, dude, you're acting like I just robbed you or something. Like,
Yeah, dude.
I knocked on your door and, like, I knocked on your door and just left too quick.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't even know if you got dinged all ditch.
Realize
yeah,
it
it's
was the
just
wrong
like,
house.
yeah,
with that.
exactly. You're like, oh fuck, this is my prom date. Abort, abort, abort.
Yeah, what if it wasn't us that did it?
Yeah,
Like, who
then
they
you
were
could've-
looking for?
I mean,
It wasn't even that late. It's not like we're out 2 a.m. It was like
before
9.
ring camps,
8
you
or
could've been
9,
like,
yeah.
that wasn't
8 or
us.
9, dude. I wish I was there. I feel like that'd be so much fun.
No.
No, that does not sound fun at all.
That's-
Getting
that's-
decked on pavement.
That might be the only time I thought I was going to die.
Bullshit.
No, murdered.
Murdered, different. Yeah.
I thought I fully, once I knew,
Oh.
once how tired I was going around that like first loop of that cul-de-sac, I was like, and like the weirdest thing was you're so tired and your adrenaline's pumping
you
so
don't
much.
stop.
You stopped running forever ago, but your legs do not stop. It literally feels like you're floating. It is,
That's what marathon.
when people say
do.
fight or flight, it was like
Yeah.
fight or flight.
Dude, so you guys wait, so you're telling me you guys are walking, so there's the alley is right here, and you guys were walking past the alley, and it's like, so you're here, and as soon as you guys like everything met.
Yeah, they were like 10, they started out, they were like 10, 15 feet, 20 feet away from us. Very, like they came out and like we all made eye contact and we all just started sprinting. Both parties. No one said a single word.
Oh shit.
And me and
Fuck
I just
that.
happened to cut left and me and Nick just happened to cut together.
And Will cut right.
Yeah. I just imagine like if Nick cut right and I cut alone and like or if the alone
Oh, then
person's
you
got
really think
chased.
you're gonna
Yeah.
die. Yeah.
I would have jumped in the river. Easy.
Yeah. Oh, then if they jump in the river after you, then you're like, oh yeah, no, it's over.
Yeah. I'm getting drowned.
No. I would definitely jump in the river too. I mean,
Really? That's my last fucking
I
choice.
doubt he's gonna go
no,
through that
dude,
much.
I feel like, I mean, my aquatic abilities are pretty high.
I don't
I'm gonna
think
dump
mine
my
are.
phone in a bush while I'm sprinting and then
See, that's the thing. You jump in the river, your phone's fucked. Even if you get away, then you're.
yeah, but Will lives in the river. Like I was like, you could swim back to
Yeah,
his
yeah.
house.
You got 2 docks.
But if he
Also-
does jump after you, like,
Yeah, that's. See, I'd rather be running on land than swimming for my life.
dude, I just remember like I remember Nick. This is how scared we were. Nick does not get scared, and I remember after the cop picked up his phone because he got tackled. Too, he picks up my phone and says like this badge number. Nick goes, "Oh, thank God!" Starts like almost crying
Oh, I
on the
would've been
ground,
bawling.
and I've never seen Nick
I would have
scared.
been bawling without a doubt.
And then after like a while, we're supposed to go fishing next morning. And Nick goes, "I guess we're not fishing tomorrow."
Yeah, Nick, I'm grounded for fucking life.
Guess we're not fishing tomorrow.
God,
I thought I died. I definitely lost years like off my heart pumping that hard.
That's fucking awesome. I love it.
It was, dude. I wish I could explain like the running thing.
I thought our
No, I mean I've done it. I've done that, but not like I've only been chased a couple of times. The one time we were at a party and the cops showed up and we were all out back, and that was when Jack busted down the gate. Remember that?
That's a funny story.
Yeah.
Jack fucking
just runs through. Couldn't he not jump over it?
He kept trying to kick it. He kept trying to kick it, and he was like, "Fuck this!" Ran back to like halfway in the middle of the yard,
just battering
and
ram.
just fucking destroyed this gate. I mean, just dropped down 3-point stance. Not really. It's more of like a linebacker coming across the middle.
That would have been way cooler though if he actually did.
Oh,
drop
dude,
a 3-point stance.
Dude, he smoked that thing, and I remember. So he broke
Everyone's
that
like,
down.
yeah.
Well, no, so he broke it down, and then the cop like came around the other side and like clogged that outlet.
You're like, oh wait, we could have just gone around the other side.
Yeah, so then I abort mission, run back through the backyard, and they had like this swinging gate that opened up into the driveway, and then I was like, oh fuck, like somebody needs to pull that. Sure as shit. As soon as I thought like somebody needs to pull that, fucking somebody runs up, pulls the pin out of the ground, shoves this gate open, and it's like a 20-foot fucking wheeled gate, and it just
Prison Break.
Yeah, literally, it just swings open, and then just the fucking sea of kids just fucking flood out. It was like opening up a fucking like a dam, but it's a bunch of just stupid ass fucking drunk ass high schoolers, and we're just flushed out of this backyard.
I wish I could see kids run
There's
for
like
parties.
cops. There's like the cops are like kids are like jumping like cockroaches. They're like jumping off of the fucking the fences behind you. Cops are like, if you move, I'll bust your fucking head open. And I was
No one
like,
gives a fuck.
yeah, nobody. They're like, yeah, we're fucking. Unfortunately, I hate
I'm
to say it.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, they were like, we don't give a fuck. Dude, kids were like up on the top of the of the fences, and cops are just grabbing t-shirts, like handful of t-shirts, and just ripping kids off of the fucking fence. They're like falling on their back.
Puppy dogs trying to climb out cage.
Yeah, like kids are like broken their arms, like, oh my god.
I was at this party.
Yeah.
I remember Dominic. We made it over a fence.
Dom
and he
broke
lands
his
on his
arm.
arm, and we're ready to go. He goes, Avery, I gotta stop. I go, why? He goes, I think I broke my arm. And I
Just
look
like
over
fucking
and sideways. I go,
back.
no, you're good. Just keep going.
Keep running.
Dom breaks his arm. Chip broke his foot. Reed had a broken foot, hid underneath the fucking like a trailer because he couldn't move, dude. He's on crutches. Reed was on crutches, had to hide underneath the trailer for like I wouldn't say 2 hours, but like an hour, at least an hour. He was one of the kids that like had to get like their parents called because they were like, I think like half of his boot was like still hanging out of the trailer. Like, what the fuck is this? Like,
They're like, all right, buddy, like, just don't move.
I'm stuck.
I
No.
live here.
No, I mean, I'm making that up too. I don't know if that happened or not, but I remember Reed hiding underneath something because he had a broken foot. But the best was Lucas. Lucas jumps the fence first. And
Impressive already.
no. So Lucas
Spidey senses are tingling.
Lucas jumps the fence first, and he takes off. And, well, actually, no, I take that back. I lie. Lucas hid, waited, thought that everything
So
had
the
died.
clear.
Yeah, thought that everything had died down, and then so fucking Lucas jumps the fence, and now, so this was a different night, but whatever.
Don't want to know.
Same house, we all get in trouble, and Lucas jumps the fence, but the cops had kind of corralled everyone together, and so it's like you can't really move, but Lucas like hid in a bush or some shit like that for like long enough. He was like, fuck it, this is my only chance to not get caught. Runs, jumps, hits a fence, fucking jumps over it, takes off down Emerson. And on the fucking mic or on the radio that the guy was like bitching us out for like underage drinking, you know how fucking bad it is. They're like, 5
Small Asian.
Yeah, 5'7" Asian kid, yellow shirt, hauling ass. Not to say hauling ass, but
Hauling out.
eastbound on
Emerson?
eastbound on Emerson. Can I get a unit? And
We
we're
got
like,
7 units.
Yeah.
We got 7 officers.
yeah, we're like, Lucas,
Let's go.
He made it.
And
Lucas-
then you hear he's detained. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
no.
You're like,
taser.
Officer down.
Then another good one. Since we're on this topic, just get us a rant. This is the great standoff at that house.
Oh, everyone on the roof.
Everyone on the Parker, especially on the roof. It was you up there. Once I started, I'm pretty sure it was you or David. It great standoff. Like they were like, the cops came and it was one of those parties. Like you had nowhere to run. They had us surrounded.
Are you talking about the one in Neptune Beach?
No,
Everyone's
I'm
just
talking-
on the roof, and the cops are out front.
And we get on the
No.
roof, and like the cops are out there, and they could clearly see everyone, but we turn the lights off. And then I thought it was you on the roof, and the
'Cause they're not
cops.
going to go up there.
The cops are waiting for like the same scenario, people to start like trying to bolt for it.
Yeah,
So like
get to their car and run
we
or
go on the
something.
roof, and the front yard has like big oak trees, and the cops are literally just like behind the oak trees, like peeking, like waiting for kids to run to like, cause they started been doing it. They were like snag a kid, like,
Yeah.
and then someone's on the roof goes, "We see you." They could not get us to leave, and we had all the cars, and it was like an hour and a half went by, and they kept
finally left?
trying. No, they keep trying and trying. This is what I call it, the great standoff.
Yeah.
And then there was like one car after another. Like we're throwing shit off the roof. Like, fuck you. You can't do anything
Yeah,
about
'cause
it.
you
Like they
can't.
could not get in the backyard. Like we had it boarded. And then we had
How? What do you mean?
all right. So the other, it was, I forget how, it was like huge brick walls on this. It was like a fortress. And then there's cars everywhere out front. So that like it kept going back and forth. The cops, like we're fucking with them. And then next thing we know, like it gets real quiet. Like they're not like really hiding anymore because they already know we see them. We see tow truck after tow truck, like 20 tow trucks start pulling down the road all at once. I was like, we're all like,
Oh, shit. I think we lost.
we're like, wait, what? They start just loading up. They loaded up over 75 cars that night.
Oh, they made.
They were triple
Bang.
loading. I've never
Yeah.
seen this done. They were triple
Pulled
loading
one
tow
up and then
trucks.
fucking-
Yeah.
yeah.
And they
Oh,
tow others,
shit.
tow others. Every single car got towed.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Worth
I did
it.
not drive, but I was sitting on the roof like, holy
Damn, it
shit.
sucks to be the DD.
I was like,
tonight.
I was like, we'd made a point, but like everyone's fucked
Yeah,
now.
everyone lost in this scenario.
Everyone lost in this scenario.
Dude,
And
that was
everyone
like
had. There's people outside, like parents are showing up trying to pay, like having to pay like $300 to like get their cars off shit. And if you had like the front car, that like they wouldn't take it off.
Yeah, they're like, oh, no, we're
it's coming
taking
back
these.
with us.
Dude, that was like honestly one of the best parts about high school parties is like it was really scary in the moment when like there's a knock on the door and like the fucking host of the party's like, everyone quiet. They turn the lights off. You hear the guy open the door and you hear that it's a cop and the fucking suspense of just sitting there in a house
But
party.
really, like, what trouble are you gonna get in?
Exactly, but it was still so
So
much
s-
fun.
yeah.
The feeling of the party's busted, and everyone
Run!
just scattering. Dude, that was like the fucking best
Or you're
part
on
of
the
party.
way to a party. It's like, oh, cops are
Dude,
here.
no, that's what. Yeah, you show up to a party and you see cops just fucking waving you away, and you're like, oh damn.
Dude, there's like the last few months of like the real good party scenes. It was like cops are showing up at places in the first 5 minutes. Well, they had that 904 party Snapchat. Remember? Do you remember that thing? There was like a group of kids that there's some kids that go to every party. Doesn't matter where it is.
Well, I mean, that's
They
how
started like a
Oh,
Snapchat.
Yeah, I got all
And they would
that.
just post like addresses,
Well,
and
that's how
literally
you-
they would flood with like 1,000 kids. It was like Project X, like every house you went to.
that was the problem. Is like the only
Cops
way you
got it,
found,
and so the cops were just like, oh, these idiots just told us like the first minute where this party's at.
Dude,
So
I
they'd
Do you
already
remember,
forgot
do you
about
remember
that.
John? Do you remember John's party?
I came across a video that the other day.
Deer Creek.
Who fought at that party? Wasn't there a big fight?
it was,
Jared started throwing. Jared started throwing
He
fucking
was using chairs as weapons.
like outdoor fucking furniture as weapons and throwing it at people. And
No,
it
there was
like,
a bunch of
Sounds
random
alright.
kids.
No.
Or obviously the whole
Huh?
party is random.
Hopkey fought a kid.
everyone.
No, there were some big kids that we were fighting against.
No,
Yeah,
I
there's
know.
grown men
They were
showing up to
Fletcher.
these
They were
parties.
Fletcher kids. There was 2 Fletcher kids because I ended up knowing them. But there were 2 Fletcher kids and a couple Mandarin kids, and I don't know. It was a bunch of public school kids that just wanted to fucking.
I forgot
fight.
about that. I do remember Jared grabbing like a chair with
No,
like the
he-
legs out, just like waving shit,
Yeah.
like it was.
Dude, somebody like pulled a gun on Jared or something.
Oh yeah, they did pull a gun that night.
Well, they didn't pull it, but like they like lifted up their shirt and the kid had a gun on him.
That was like your scenario. Like I'm out.
What?
I'm out. Like
When?
when the guys are, I got something in the trunk. No one wants it. I'm out.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. I'm out.
So,